Today's the day, everybody. We're going back to day one. Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation, and if you're new to this series, welcome. Glad to have you here. This is going to be probably the start of maybe a season 3 to Lobotomy Corporation. Hopefully the last one that we'll see, as we will hopefully beat the game this run. So this is going to be the start of run 3, and we are going back. We're going to go through all the gear here. We're going to make sure that we have everything because we did beat Gebro's core suppression in the last episode. So we're going to go back. We're going to make sure that we have all the gear that we can. We're not going to be able to get Silent Orchestra, unfortunately. We're going to have to probably get the weapon. I would like to get both, but we just don't have the boxes to. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to push this as much as I want to. So I'll probably get the weapon. So we'll grab that, and then I'm going to go through here, grab any other extra gear that I can out of all the boxes that we have. Because unfortunately, if we continue on to the next day, it's going to be day 46. If we beat it, I think it's going to lock in the memory repo, which we do not want. No, we could. I mean, we could technically do it. Okay, I lied. We can technically do it, and then I believe restart, unless it is the day of no return, or the day of no return. But I think most of you said, hey, it's okay, well, let's go ahead and restart, and then we can do Chesed's when we get up to it, which is fine. So we have 3 core suppressions left that I'm aware of, and then we'll move on from there. So it's going to be probably a good bit of jump cut. I will include any new abnormalities that we don't have yet. We're going to be grabbing as many new ones as possible because we want the secret ending. So that is what we're going to do. So if you guys have keep enjoying the series, please let me know down below by liking and commenting. It always does help. You guys have always been so supportive on the series, and I greatly appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and then I will get to the point where we go to the first day. So let me get this done, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so it is done. We have every piece of gear that we can possibly get. The only ones that we weren't really able to get a copy of was the Silent Orchestra. And luckily we had just enough to get both pieces of Justicia, so we're good there. We may get Judgment Bird again just in case something like that happens. Judgment Bird isn't bad to deal with, and now that we have Raptor with the wing and also the weapon, Apocalypse Bird won't happen, and the birds are very tolerable in my opinion, so we might get them again if we have the capacity to. I think we should be able to, but we'll see as we get new abnormalities. I'm gonna not equip anyone with anything yet except Raptor with Twilight. And if there is a particular weapon you would like to see on your character, or if you're new to the series and you're just joining for the season 3 part, let me know what kind of weapon you would like to see on you. Obviously, there's some ones we're gonna have to work on stats with, but if you want to have a certain suit and a certain weapon, please let me know down below so that I can actually assign it properly to you. I don't know where Raptor went. I would like to get Raptor the suit at least, because Raptor is kind of the one that sat through that. Or if Raptor you would like to have something else, please let me know. But right now we're gonna have that gear equipped to Raptor, and then, you know, anyone else can wear Justicia and all that. So if you have a piece of gear that you would like, please let me know down below in the comments, and we will gladly get that set for you. But it is time to head back to the main menu, and I hope, because we don't rewind, we don't retry the day, we quit the game, we return the main menu, and we hit day 1. So I'm hoping all of that saved. I'm thinking it should have saved, but I guess we'll find out, because I don't think there's another way to go to day 1. So if we go to first day, and it should actually, no, I'm going to double check real quick. I'm going to make sure we have all our gear, make sure we have all that. Do double checks before you restart anything. It's better safe than sorry. So Raptor's there. Raptor doesn't have it equipped anymore, and we don't have the gear bought. Okay. So that's a problem, and I didn't realize. I'm going to have to do some research, because if we don't buy this gear and we restart to day 1, we're not going to have it. So yeah, that is a big problem. So let me figure out how to deal with that. Okay, so after doing some research, I safely learned that you can restart after day 46, but we're gonna go ahead and do that, make sure we get all the gear, and hopefully I don't make a huge mistake, but after reading online, I think it should be okay. I can't ask you guys this directly, but I want to make sure we can get all the gear we can and save it. So we're gonna have the memory repo go off, but that's okay, because if we're starting from day 1, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna try to get this done real quick. It should be just really quick. We're just collecting the boxes, getting the gear that we can. I'll probably try to work with Silent Orchestra. I'll show you guys anything interesting that happens, but you know, we're gonna have to deal with the train. But I think we should be able to deal with that fine. So I'm gonna assign everyone back. I'm gonna start the day. We're hopefully gonna get everything done. We're not gonna try Chesed's suppress core. We're just gonna get this day done and then restart from there. So, like I said, gonna get this done, and I'll show you guys anything fun that happens. Okay, I kind of know I said this is the start of season 3, and it still is. And we just completed day 45, and you can hear the train going off in the background. So the perfect time to end this day. But there's probably some story that's gonna come after this. I did have one employee die, but don't worry, we'll get you back in. We'll get you back in the beginning of the new day because I forgot with Child of the Galaxy that well, yeah, if you forget about that, it just kind of straight out kills the employees. So TU, I will make you again, don't worry. So let's go ahead and get to the story part. I'm assuming day 46 will have some story. Ooh, and also this, but this doesn't really matter. My hands float in the bath. They are the hands of the people I once loved. I'm gonna grab this one just because I can. Oh, we get 2 more. And then we get, unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocoon colleague. Sure, why not? We'll grab that one too. Okay, so we have some story before we decide to restart the day. Or restart the entire game. A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met after taking such a long detour. Who are you? That doesn't look like Hawkma, so I don't know who this is. I sent you a letter one day. That old strange letter that had the same name for sender and recipient. It told you that we would meet soon. ... Why do you hesitate? Please come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. Oh, okay. You need at least one place to feel in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel that this place is a bit more serene than you might remember, so to say. There are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what makes this place so void. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times where we would use such messiness to give up on... Let's see. Hang on. Bad reading. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Suddenly our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that you now know. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We need multiple extractions until we finally solidified our amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times until the memories were blurred and emotions were dulled to a point where even the original sin was forgotten. Yes, there truly was countless repeats. It must have been roughly 10 years outside while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle for a length of 10,000 years. This eternity is fascinating. All humans are given one life to live. The future comes to us like the relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them, we are merely pushed back. Time's track technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. Okay, that's interesting, that's the first time we've heard of that. This tech was used for trivial things such as granting an infinite moment of death to a condemned man, or to show those whose days are numbered their happiest moments. However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time could be reversed indefinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature cost us a lot. Although we could rewind time infinitely, it was left some form of distortion, perhaps because this technology still has not been perfected. No man can keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are, you've reached this point, even though you limped and groveled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if not for Angela, but it's a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please let your body and mind rest. If just for a brief moment, you must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Oh, geez, it's already been brutal. You're telling me it's going to get more difficult after we get to this point again? Oh, no. Extremely brutal. Us, we whom you'll meet again, will also be brutal. Oh, geez. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think that you're not ready yet, it is okay to go back to the first act, which we do plan on doing. Yes, we do. If you made it this here once after such a long and hard time, you will surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There's no need to hurry. Oh, okay, so that kind of explains like the time rewind and all that. Okay. I get it. All right. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You will be given harsh trials and fated, saturated questions we cannot answer. And I'm sure you already know this. You can reverse time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that out with the whole time machine thing. Or it's not really a time machine. I mean, it kind of is. Anyway, but you cannot reverse a tale. Okay. Okay, he just kind of appeared in... Oh, the architecture team. Oh, well, we're not getting that. So is he the lead of the architecture team then? Huh. Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't know much about that, but because we're going back. Oh, that's kind of cool though. I didn't realize there's gonna be a last other department. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's like the top. Oh, geez. Oh, it's like the top department, except it's side by side. Okay, cool. Oh, we're gonna have to figure out this for when we get back up to this point. We're not gonna know any of this. Proving oneself. Suppress the Midnight of White. I'm sorry, the what of what? Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna worry about that the next time we play the game. Well, you know, next time we get up to this point. Because you guys, as I told you at the beginning of this episode, it is time for us to return to the main menu and start from day 1. So, it is time to go back, and it's time to start from the very beginning. So, first day, start a new game with the current abnormality observation levels. Yes. So hopefully my mods are still working properly, because if they're not, we just lost everyone, which would be very unfortunate. So 1 sin and 100 of good deeds. Season 3 can finally begin. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Fresh. Hello, X. And just for people who are probably, you know, new to starting the game with us and who are just kind of starting with season 3, I do highly suggest you go back and watch the rest of this series. I'm not going to be reading through the story again, because this is kind of an ongoing series. I just call them seasons and kind of runs based on where we're at. I mean, we've been playing this since January, I believe. So it has been continuous. We haven't, you know, stopped for a long period of time. So like I said, I'm going to skip the dialogue. If you wish to go see that, I do suggest starting from the episode 1, and you can kind of catch up from there. Fast forward 30 if you want to catch up with the story. You can easily do that. You can kind of see the parts in the YouTube videos. But I'm going to skip through this, and we're going to try to get to day 46 as soon as possible. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, talk about new abnormalities and stuff like that. Hey, Malkuth, and you actually see them now as their AI form. Oh, I love it. I love like roguelike games where I know this isn't like full on roguelike, but you know, it's very roguelikey. So memory repository imprinted, and we have 1 sin and 100 good deeds, and we have all of our employees here. Now, I do need to get some people back. We don't have any lobotomy points, so we can't really hire. We can't just hire based off, you know, just 0, but, you know, well, we have to have 1 at least. So we have to do at least 1 day. And I think, you know, we're going to use one of our lower employees that we have here. Obviously, this is going to be a really easy day. I'm not going to record a lot of this. This is not new abnormalities, where I'm going to, you know, I'm going to commentate on things that are new. You guys have seen this before. We're not going to, you know, waste recording time on it. Now, let me know if you guys want to see, so like, if there's certain things you want to see as we go through these next, you know, 46 days, I guess to say. Because honestly, it may be just me a lot of playing on my own this weekend to get this done, if I have the time, of course. So, you know, I'll try to get episodes out as soon as I can, but I want to at least start today with a bang, with us doing day 46, getting that information. Wasn't expecting the architecture team, and getting this done. So, let's see, who are we going to pick here? I think I want to get Peaceful, maybe, or... because I need to get TU back, and I need to get Plague back. Those are the 2 employees that I know I need to get back for sure. And Cappuccino. Cappuccino needs to come back as well. So those are the 3 that we need to bring back. And I'm going to decide who I'm going to take here. Here we go. Hitch. Yeah, Hitch died pretty later into our last playthrough, and so now he's going to come back. We do have a ton of ego, and I think I might get Hitch some better ego at some point. He can't use any of the A-lift gear, so he'll just stay with the wild gear that he has now. But we'll have Hitch. Well, we'll bring on E-Cord. Actually, let's see, not E-Cord. We'll bring on Dolce, maybe? Dolce's honestly fine, too. I have a lot of high-level employees here. Yeah, okay, we'll work with Luna. Luna needs to get her inside up. And then, let's see, Blue Fox is honestly really good right at the moment. And I think, yeah, we don't have Butterfly, so I'm actually going to work on Dark Souls now. He's finally free from his reigns of butterflies, because we had that certain employee work. So, day 1, here we go. Like I said, I'm going to cut out a lot of this, and when we get a new abnormality, I'll let you guys know. All right, well, day 1 complete. Good job, team. Took me maybe 15, not even 15 minutes, maybe it took me like 2 minutes to get done. And yeah, good job, everybody. Day 1 complete. I forgot how quick the game goes in the very beginning here. So we can proceed to the next day. Really easy. We're going to get some story. And then we'll continue from there. Like I said, I'm going to skip through the last story. Oh, we actually have a new abnormality too. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. So obviously, we're going to take new abnormalities if we can. Which is why I took the train at like if you're starting this new, you probably saw that we had the train at the end of the last run at day 46. So I took the train relatively late in that playthrough, so we can get it out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it in this playthrough. So that is where we're at with that. Face the fear. And then we're gonna go skip through that, and we still have the expansion level for our team up here. So yeah, I mean, I'll commentate here and there, but it's gonna be really easy for a while. We'll have new abnormalities. We'll have, you know, new team members join. I might, you know, if something funny happens with like new abnormalities, we'll do that, of course. Now I need to decide who I want to take, and I think what I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take Mako Vader. We're gonna put Mako Vader in there, and then we do have lobotomy points. And if TU and Plague, if y'all are watching, if you guys have a certain way your employees want to look or anything, let me know down below. We'll make them for the next episode. So once again, begin new management and day 2. So I'm gonna get this done real quick, and we can see that. What in the hell is that? Okay, well we're gonna say, oh, I thought this was maybe a tool. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this does. Hitch, how do you feel about being the guinea pig? It's been a while since we had to do guinea pig type deal. I know I probably should use Hitch to something else. Okay, doing good. And like, he's fine. He's gonna be okay. Obviously, attachment's not what we needed out of this. It's like, what, a Teth, and it's, oh, geez. Oh, he died. Well, I was not expecting anyone to die that early into the day. That was quite interesting. He literally drank poison, I guess. So attachment wasn't it. We don't work with attachment at all. So let's just go ahead and, I don't know, how about insight? Hitch, how do you feel about insight? We're gonna use Hitch as the guinea pig here. Make sure, you know, everything's fine with this. I think insight was probably the better way to go there. Don't drink it if you get a bad result, is what I've learned. All right, so we got 8 boxes, that's good. We could go say, hey, insight, yeah, insight's pretty good. Obviously it gets worse as, you know, the higher the employees. So let's go ahead and look at our managerial guidelines here. And like I've asked you guys, if you guys want me to do like a giant lore dump, I can, or if I can read the lore on my own, I will. I just know reading the lore can be a lot for an episode, so, you know, I kind of want to keep things going. So we have, upon completion of the work process, a canned beverage is discharged from the vending machine. The type of beverage is emitted seems to be very in correlation with the work type. A red drink is emitted. The employee who ingested the beverage said to have a distinctive aroma and sweetness and expressed a feeling of heightened energy after following the test. The physical health of the subject was confirmed. Okay. Blue drink was emitted. Contains odorless liquid, is highly carbonated, and has been found to be effective in restoring mental strength. Oh, okay. This thing is actually pretty decent. Of course, it's the very top now, but a purple drink is emitted. Appearance, composition, and taste are exactly the same as the other grape-flavored carbonated beverages. It has been found that the physical fortitude and mental strength, the ingester, both recovered. Interesting. And then we have the last one, which we don't know about. Hitch he's great. He's feeling great. So that was good. We can also do instinct. We don't know what it is, but hopefully he'll be fine. It's just that they ingest it while I think it's a bad result. It's just, you know, it's not gonna end up good. We're gonna send Luna in there. Ooh, okay, Hitch might die again. Please don't die, Hitch. I really, okay. I'm assuming a medium result is fine too. Okay, there's a red beverage. Okay, he's looking good. Feeling better. Now I'm assuming, do we get the bonuses of the other departments even if they're not unlocked? I'm assuming we do. I don't really know. You know, looking at this, I can't tell if that's a discounted thing or not. Let's go ahead and grab this one and this one. So we know 40, 50, so yeah. Well, let's not do repression work at least. And then we can grab this one. Whatever that is, we have ego gift, 10% soda, mouth too. And I need to lock your ego gifts so that you guys don't accidentally get new ego gifts. I keep forgetting to do that for a lot of you, so we need to make sure we get that done. All right, Hitch, back to it. Let's get some more information done with this. Let's go insight again. Insight was pretty good. So I'm gonna keep working with this weird thing. I don't know what, I mean, I can read the lore on it. We had a breakdown, nothing's happening, which is great. And then let's just go ahead and send, I don't know, Luna in there. So gonna wrap up this day, figure out what this thing does. We got more. Hitch is feeling pretty good. So grab that, grab the information. Okay, so we have open can of well cheers. Okay, I have no idea what to make of this thing. So we have, okay, yeah, so we do get the bonuses. So 0, 3, 0, 5, there's no way that would be, I think, the normal, because they have a maximum of 5. So yeah, there's no way that would be the normal work list or acquisition list for this abnormality. Once again, Hitch, just go get your insight up there, bud. It's probably doing nothing for him at all, if I had to guess. All right, so he's doing that. So I'm gonna get the rest of this. I'm gonna get the escape information, and then I think we'll go ahead and end the day after that. Once again, just a wall of lore. I'm not gonna read through it. I will if you guys say you want me to. So, you know, if next episode's like, hey, yeah, I would like for you to read the lore, then I will gladly do it. But for right now, we're gonna keep it short, sweet, get these, keep moving. So we have that. Let's go ahead and switch over this. And we have as a non-escaping entity. So, I mean, pretty easy entity to work with. So we have 2 great abnormalities so far. I mean, we could work with this some more. I'm gonna just kind of work with it over time. And I'm not gonna worry about it at the moment. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep getting new abnormalities. Keep knocking this out of the way. So, I mean, Hitch got some stats, not a lot, some. And of course, we're gonna have to pick another abnormality. Okay, so we have an option to pick any of these. And crumbling armor is good, and it's not something we have to worry about. So, I think the more non-escaping entities. Oh, we can also re-extract. I'm gonna re-extract real quick, see if we get a new one. Ah, oh, wow. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? And then, dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. Oh, that sounds fun. You know what? This one sounds interesting. Let's get that one. We're gonna have to get it anyway. We're gonna have to get all these at some point, so. All right, so Angel, just skip all that. Wish for the company to prosper. Okay, cool, thanks. All right, so once again, expanding. And we could probably add one more employee here, and I'm assuming we probably want maybe a lower level. Well, I mean, we have Hitch, so it should be fine. Should be totally fine. Let's, just in case we need to absolutely beat something down, we'll get Raptor out. I don't know, just overkill, sure, why not? I do know, I need to, like, actually equip a bunch of A-lift type stuff to everyone, but we'll get that done. All right, so what do we got here? We got a cute little dog. You're gonna kill someone later, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, anyway. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's throw Hitch in there. Hitch, you're kind of our test dummy for this whole run. If you want to be the test dummy, please let me know. I'll gladly make you the test dummy. So, I mean, in the comment section, it's like, hey, yeah, I would like to test abnormalities. Yeah, sure, let me know. All right, let's see how cute this thing is and how, I'm assuming it's attachment because it's a dog. Like, you know, you give it love and affection. I mean, it's working so far, I would like to think. I mean, average is good. Yeah, average is good. All right, so let's see here. Cute little angel. We know that was kind of a middling result. Let's go ahead and get insight. That's not great. What about repression? That is also okay. So let's go instinct and see what happens. I think Hitch should be fine unless this thing escapes. We're gonna have Raptor down here just for beatdown duty. I'm assuming this thing will escape because it was talking about how it was gnawing on someone's finger. So, you know, there's always that. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, you're the embodiment of evil, aren't you? That cuteness isn't faking me out or anything. All right, so it just finished. Yeah, instinct was definitely it. So I know that instinct is it, so I'm gonna go for like these guidelines here just so I can see what it is. D02-107 loves instinct work the most. Please do not work other than instinct with them, or else oh. Okay, so don't work insight, only instinct, or else the Clyfoth counter has a medium probability of lowering. When the work result was bad, the counter decreased. When it escaped, it voluntarily returned to its unit after attacking an employee and taking blank from their corpse. Okay, well, let's just work instinct. So great instinct work for this one. I'm assuming this is a 10th level abnormality. So honestly, probably not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not gonna melt down ever, and I can't imagine it escaping ever. So once again, another great abnormality for us to deal with in terms of working with, you know, once we get later on, it's not gonna escape. And honestly, that's a lot. Why did instinct go so bad? Hitch, what happened, bud? Oh, geez, okay, well, it immediately died. That was, I mean, you did it to yourself, bud. But it said instinct was the only, I'm so confused. Why did that go so poorly? Huh, interesting. All right, well, let's do instinct again. I also like how that was the first trumpet. Cool, cool. All right, well, let's keep doing that. So we get 45 boxes. I guess I gotta be working with other people up here, you know, so you guys aren't just standing around doing nothing. Probably, you know, working with Dirk Souls, actually getting his stats up, so we'll do that. Same with Luna. What does Luna do? Work on insight? Yeah, so like, I don't know, Luna can go work insight with that one, so yeah, that works for me. So, what is your name? Hopefully Hitch will get us some boxes, and we actually get the, you know, the box, but Hitch, what is going on? This is like a 60% chance. How are you failing at this? I mean, we have enough to complete the day, but I kind of like to get this abnormality done, so. Did Hitch get the dog ears? He does, he has dog ears now. Neat. So cute. Hang on, wait, where's that at? So cute. Work speed -2, but success rate. Oh, wow. I don't necessarily like this one. It just gives you a little bit of HP. Hitch, we need to get rid of that for you. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep working with the dog and I'll let you guys know what else I find out about it and actually its name when I get to it. Okay, so we finally know this thing's name. It is, how do you pronounce that? Papode? Papode? Papode. I'm gonna call it Papode. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced, but hey, that we know what it is. It is tough, like I guessed. We have a ton of lore on this thing, so there is that. I'm assuming it's probably hilarious, so I can read that one if you guys want me to next episode. But once again, we're gonna work with Papode one more time so we can get the escape information, and we have a ton of gear that we can get with it too if we so choose. We honestly, with the amount of gear we can get with WAV and A-lifts now, and even HEs, we may not even use Teth gear anymore. I mean, we may be good for the rest of the game, in all honesty. So let's go ahead and get this done. Hopefully that'll be enough boxes for us. So we have 8 boxes, but we have 19. Escape information, maximum counter, 2, makes sense. But we now have observation level 4, so all that is good to go. So workday complete, I think we're good there. S, we had a first trumpet somehow, you know, with the thing escaping, but hey, it's all good. All right, new abnormality, here we come. We have a new one right here. The satisfaction is only temporary though. And like I said, we're taking every new abnormality that we can so we can complete our codex. Oh, there are probably some that we're gonna regret, but you know, that's what we have to do, unfortunately. And we can always restart if we have to, but ideally I would like to, I drink the champagne. I ideally would like to beat the game on this run. I don't know how many, you guys let me know down below what you know, what your average, like what you guys, how many days you had to restart. What's the question I'm trying to ask? I haven't been able to word this properly. How many times have you had to restart the game on average? And also Dirk Souls got a new hat. Oh, nice hat. So once again, I'm gonna lock in a lot of this stuff for you guys because that needs to be done. And if there's anything that you guys feel like you don't need, let me know. And I'll gladly remove it, like Solemn Lament. Yeah, let's keep that. I don't really care for Penitence. We need to get rid of that on Hitch. I need to also make sure I lock in a lot of stuff on water so water can go fast. Oh, Luna. I'm so sorry about the stubble that you have on your face now. Unless you want the stubble, then we'll gladly keep it. But for right now, I think I'll just not lock that in at all. Okay, let's go ahead and do day 4. Cool, we're day 4 now. What is this? That is a mirror. All right, cool. Once again, Hitch, let's go throw you in the mirror and see what that does. And then we'll just go ahead and start working so we get the, you know, get our counter up there. So we'll send Luna. Luna's probably working on Insight, so we'll throw Luna in there. Anyone else want to work on anything? Dark Souls? Instinct. We only work with Instinct down there. And then Mako Vader. Mako Vader's honestly actually okay. We don't want to send to do the purple. Let's do some Instinct for Mako Vader. There, perfect. All right, so let's see what this mirror does. Hopefully Hitch doesn't die. I mean, it might end up to be, you know, him dying, but we don't know what it does. He could just probably stand there and stare at it. Or it's a use case. Okay, so those who face the mirror of adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Hitch, go back in there. I'm assuming that was fine. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, well, Mako Vader's uncontrollable. Oh, I guess when you drink the drink, you're uncontrollable. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I thought he died. Oh, to get someone killed this early into the game, that would be a me thing to do. All right, let's go ahead and use this again. I'm assuming this is hopefully gonna have no consequences. If one faces the mirror of adjustment more than once a day, all their stats will lower each subsequent time they face it. I mean, it's not that bad. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep sending Hitch in here over and over again just to get it done. He's fine. He's totally fine. Right? He's fine. How many uses do we have to do this? In. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I'll use it again. Hit. There you go. And like I said, I'm gonna keep like recording. I'm gonna try to keep recording down as much as I can, but I want to keep you guys informed on anything new. So like, it assumes the shape of a Chevelle glass. Nothing is reflected on its surface. The only thing it shows is people. When facing oneself in the mirror, the subject changes. There are numerous suggestions, like the possibility of linkage to a parallel universe or magical powers, but none of this can be confirmed. Those who face themselves in the mirror may appear the same, but in actuality, they have become completely different people. All right, so Hitch is no longer Hitch, from what I got from that. We just need a couple more uses there. Doing good. I think one more, maybe? There we go. All right, cool. And that's it. So that's all there is to this. Really easy, nothing. Yo, Brian, I just walked past him without saying a word. What's up with him? Oh, he took a peek at the mirror. You know, he always complained about being born too weak. I guess he finally made up his mind, huh? The satisfaction is only temporary, though. Huh. Interesting. So let's go ahead and keep working with everyone. Make sure... Hitch is literally a 1. Is that permanent? Wait. Oh, that's not permanent. If that's permanent, whoops. Oh, poor Hitch. All right, so Luna, we actually want Dark Souls to come down here and work with you. So I'm gonna work with this day, and then I'll let you guys know when we have a new abnormality. Okay, and there it is. Day 4 done. No issues whatsoever. And we're gonna see if Hitch has a negative stat boost permanently. I doubt he does, but also new abnormality. Oh, no. Matter, how's your life been? It could be better. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to skip most of Angela's dialogue. So we have the expansion level. We're blocked on the other ones, unfortunately, so we have to keep doing this. So day 5 is going to be pretty easy. Nothing to report there. I do want to see about Hitch, though. I think he should be fine. Oh. Ah. I see. Well, that's a lesson learned. I'm sure you guys were watching like, oh no. Oof. That was not good. That was not good, was it? Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna get some more lobotomy points. I'm gonna get Hitch back up to where he was. Well, I mean, like I said, lesson learned. You had to find out the hard way. I mean, we can give Hitch some gear back, so you know it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. So Hitch, let's give you some different gear here. You've been using this one, so I'm gonna give you that one back. Ah, yes, classic Stapes fashion of messing an employee up to where they're non-recognizable. All right, so going back into it, we're gonna complete this day, and hopefully we'll have a new abnormality and expand it to one of our other departments. And just like that, day 5 is complete. And one thing I realized is we don't have to worry about Cloudsoft meltdowns in terms of, you know, abnormalities breaking down until we get down to, oh gosh, Bina and Hawkmo. So that's wonderful to think about, non-stressful really. Until we start getting some crazy abnormalities, which, hey, we may get sooner rather than later. I don't know. Let's see what we got. So we have things that we already have. Let's re-extract and see if we get something new, which we didn't. So we have Fairy Festival, Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is pretty easy to deal with. Punishing Bird is also okay. I'm not going to take Punishing Bird just because we already have Apocalypse Bird done, and I just don't feel like dealing with Punishing Bird anymore. Both of these are fine. I think I'm going to take Beauty and the Beast. We haven't had Fairy Festival since the first run, but I mean, it's fine either way. We didn't get an abnormality that was new to us, so go ahead and skip all this. And we have the information team now, which Beauty and Beast will be in this time instead of the, what, control team? Was it control? Which one's hot? I already forgot. Yeah, control team. All right, good. I'm glad I remember that. So day 6, memory repository imprinted. Very good. Let's go ahead and get some new members down here. Let's work on training people as well. And if you guys are watching and you're new to the channel, please let me know if you want to be an employee. I will gladly add you. Let's see here. Yum Yum, Summer, Mako, Asai. It's not Asai, but anyway, let's get Mabel. Let's grab, oh, E-Cord, sure, you can be down here. You haven't been having a lot of action. Hannah, we can work with Hannah. Something that'll work. Also, I am going to point out, typically when I do naming, typically I pull from my members, and I'm only going to plug this in here because we're kind of starting a new season and new people will be joining. But if you do enjoy the content and you want to support me more, other than subscribing and liking, we do have our memberships enabled. By no means should you feel like you have to. I don't lock any content behind it. The only thing you get is supporting me a little bit more and possibly get named. But otherwise, I'm going to be naming you anyway. If you, like I said, not a big deal, but I just want to point that out anyway. Like I said, nothing you have to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get back in here. Begin management, really easy. Beauty and the Beast is really easy to work with. We know how we do that. We just throw Mabel in there, do insight, and I'm going to kind of work with this day as normal. And before the Green Dawn came to happen, we're already done with day 6, so we're going to go hit that. S+, well, not S+, but you know, just S. So throw that in there, and let's see what we got here. Hopefully something new. Okay, yeah, so we do have something new. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? So we're going to grab that. Brand new abnormality. And then we're going to skip through this. Expand. And throw on a couple more employees down here and see what we can find out. Okay, so I'm gonna throw, let's get Blue Fox down here. Actually, how are we doing on... Where is Dolce? I saw Dolce. How's Dolce doing? Dolce could work with some, use some stats. Also, Peaceful could use some stats. Oh, of course, Peaceful's Fortitude is kind of crazy high at the moment. Let's see here. Water needs... Okay, we need to work on water speed, too. But we don't have anyone that does... Well, we do have some repression. Yeah, we need more speed for water. And that actually reminds me, with water, we need to lock in anything that makes water fast. And like this, we need to lock that in. Oh, we forgot about the earrings. No. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we get like water, some good gifts there. So we'll bring water back in and make sure when we have like some gifts that'll give them some speed. So, begin management. All right, what do we got here? Oh my word, what is that? Okay. I have some different faces here. And a girl with blood at her feet. I'm assuming that's a girl. Are you an annoying abnormality? You're one that I have to work with when I pause and stuff. I'm assuming if I do this, this is a bad result. I'm assuming the way this one works is that depending on which face is... it probably doesn't matter which one you work with, but you want to actually work with a face that's good. So Ecord, you're going to be the guinea pig down here. I have to use Ecord as the guinea pig. All right, so we have Ecord here, and obviously that's a not great face. Like I said, I'm making assumptions here. Good lord, dude, they don't always walk near the containment unit either, which is not great. I need to change. Yes, please get off that. Okay, so attachment. Can you? I'm assuming this is how this thing works. I can only imagine if you're right outside the door and it's like, oh yeah, I'm super happy, and then it suddenly changes to the most like angry face. Ugh. I'm assuming this was the way to work with it. Assuming. I mean, that makes sense to me after observing it, just initial impressions. I mean, good results. So, I mean, I'm assuming attachment was it. Let's go and get the, I'm gonna get the guidelines for this one, because this one seems a little odd to work with. All right, so we got everything here. Let's read through it. This abnormality changes their facial expressions at certain intervals. However, when faced with another person, their changes halt. From smiles to anger, they have 5 levels of facial expressions, dubbed phases 1 through 5. No special circumstances came from phase 3 and phase 2. Oh wait, sorry, from phase 3. Phase 2 showed an increased success rate, and the employees healed SP when work was successfully completed. Phase 4 showed 150% damage dealt during work, and the success rate declined. Phase 5 showed 200% damage dealt during work, and the success rate drastically declined. Whoa, okay. I understand. Okay, so once again, you know, feeling pretty good. Let's get Ecord in there. Don't change on me. All right, good. Okay, so yeah, I was right. I'm glad I kind of had some observational skills there. Sometimes my observational skills are absolutely horrendous, but, you know, I mean, I felt like it was pretty straightforward. Also, see Midna walking on my soundbar behind my monitor. Yes, once again, if you're new to the channel, Midna, you'll hear me talk about her every once in a while. She is our lovely mascot for YouTube and Twitch, my lovely black kitty cat. And once again, sorry, I'm not trying to plug this in again, but like she also like remembers our emotes are of her, so that's where you would see her if you see anyone using those emotes on the channel. All right, so once again, got good results out of that. Let's go and get these done. So, I mean, really doesn't, it's all the same across the board. So, ooh, did we already get that? No, we didn't. Okay, I was about to say if Ecord had that, that would be perfect because that is absolutely horrendous. Looks like they're about to move to that one. So, oh, nope. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that with phase. All right, so let's work with Papaday. One of those. Get Dark Souls. Dark Souls is already at 4-4, which is good. I know we've kind of been working with this one a good bit, but let's go ahead and get some other work going around everyone. Get Hitch in there, and let's get repression work on Mabel. Sure. We could actually use it. We could have put water in there, but I mean, that's not like a huge stat increase for water, unfortunately. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this is. We have today's Shy Look. So Shy Look, Teth abnormality maxes 12 boxes. Does black damage, not too bad. Oh, that is a horrifying gun. You know, I actually don't want anyone to have that. Okay, I was about to say, man, if it had, like, you know, run speed, though, water would probably need it, but no, it's fine. We don't need to get that for water. So we need 12 more boxes, and we're done with Shy Look, which is good. Having a meltdown, we don't really care about meltdowns anymore, which is great. We're gonna keep Ecord here, kind of keep an eye on Shy Look. Everything's good over there. All right, cool. everything's running smoothly so far. And so far, I think we have abnormalities that are pretty decent in terms of not escaping. There's some that we're going to want to take, and you guys let me know down below what abnormalities that we should absolutely pick up that we've already had. If there's ones that you feel like we should get that we've already had, please let me know so we don't miss those. So let's go ahead and grab, let's try to get Shylock in here. Try to make sure E-Cord gets in there. Don't switch on me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with that phase. I mean, granted, E-Cord's what? He'd be fine even taking the max damage, I think. So I don't think that'd be that big of a deal. I'll probably kind of be more dramatic about that than I need to be. So, all right. Once that's done, we'll get the last bit of information for Shylock, and then I'll finish the day up. And I think after E-Cord gets this done, we should have enough to get that last bit of information. Yep, 10 boxes. There we go, and we have a suit of faces. Excellent. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to wrap this day up and then let you guys know if we have a new abnormality at the end of this. Okay, we dealt with the Crimson Dawn, and day 7 is complete. Really easy. No one died, thankfully. And a little bit of stat crease across the board, but let's see if we got what else we got here. Always love a new abnormality, and this is what this run's going to be about. So we have Defry and Fragment of the Universe. Defry would be a good one to have, I think. We didn't use him all that much, though. I don't think the magical bullet really helps all that much in the late game. So I'm going to grab this one, though. Many hands float in the bath. They are the hands of the people I once loved. That sounds absolutely terrifying. And hi, again, Angela, how are you? I must continue producing energy. That's not the perfect answer I was expecting. Yeah, that's right. I know your game. I know your game, your trick questions. I've seen what you are. All right. So unfortunately, guys, I think this is where I'm going to wrap this episode. I've been recording a lot because we did have that that beginning part of the episode where I needed to actually complete a day at the very end, day 46. And then, of course, we got a ton of new abnormalities here. By a ton, honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So that is going to be it for this episode. It'll probably move faster moving forward. You guys let me know how you like the pacing, and I can adjust based on that. But for the most part, we're going to go through this pretty quickly. This was just kind of an example of what we were doing. I'll probably, we'll probably be day 20 in the next episode. Who knows? But any feedback that you have would be greatly appreciated down below. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. And as always, thank you for spending some of your time here. Hope you have a great day wherever you may be. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody.